Yo, that's crazy. That's the first time that ever happened.
They
They
bumped us
ended
off,
they ended our broadcast.
and we not able to get back on. Oh, we live
We
now.
are now. We live now. I went right back on with it. I don't know what the hell happened, but like I was
How
saying,
long we was off for?
I have no idea. But like I was saying, if you want to tune in today and actually be a part of the show, I just left the live link in on my Facebook. Today's topic is support. Why we can support others so freely, but it's hard to support people you know or anybody that you might see growing up or coming up with. We only got three opinions: Bonds, D Beggars, the Papos. We looking for y'all's. So tune in, hit that link, and don't be afraid to let us know what's your opinion on why our people can't succeed, and it seems like we don't support each other the way we supposed to, the way we support others, because we support others like a motherfucker. We support the cause before your draws. How you feel about that topic, Banger? How that sound to you?
Oh, that sounds great. I'm over here
See,
doing what I do.
and like I see, we went back live, but even though we went back live, it didn't put our link on Facebook. See, there's a lot of things that be messing up. That's why I want y'all to connect y'all Facebooks too, because sometimes this thing be acting funny. So, but it's okay because the means is gonna all fall in line. Because worst case scenario, like I said, we always go to the recorded show that's actually aired on Spotify or Thursdays and Mondays and Thursdays. So what's going on, bro, man? Since it seemed like we was off there, let's start this thing where we, you know, how we started off again. I don't know but all I can think about is when I hit the joint. So Papa was in for a little minute, then he actually fell out. And maybe 10 minutes before that is when I guess everything clicked off because I seen something, and that's when I said, "What is this?" And I ain't pay attention, and then I seen we was offline.
Yeah, so everything is good. Everything is good on my end. Lynn, I had a good productive day. You know, family's good.
I had a good productive week. I've been following my regimen to a T, so I've been having a Pat Porter, if not two a day. And I try to cut back on all the little shit that I started allowing in my system just for junk. And I've been feeling excellent. I've been feeling like, as far as energy wise and mobility, I feel great. Still a little tired because you know a nigga smoke too fucking much, but other than that, I've been feeling great. I can't complain. I'm ready to get out there on the court. You heard that, Papo? And I know you was dropping out of the stream because I actually kicked you out of the league once I beat you this week. But don't feel bad, bro. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us, man. That's what the no support, man, no support. Because they support that was to support your movement. You was just GMing and coaching. You had no support. Yeah, man. What you checking out, Beggar?
I
Put me
was
on
putting
your
the joint
page.
up.
Put me on
Yeah,
your page.
that's what I just did.
As far as for the links, is that if anybody want to join? Yeah, put me up on your page, B. About to get hype. I'm about to get live while I just had happened to be just pulling up. I would like to do it earlier. That's why I'm feeling earlier because earlier gives me a lot more mobility. Late, I got the kind of move like I'm about to be fucking like late. I like to move late. So late is when everything be moving for me. But I got to move with my brothers because everything got to add up and make sense at the end of the day. This nigga Papa, he be picking these times and he still do this. That nigga's gonna be docked, man. He's docked. I'm gonna be starting to dock Papo's pay. Virtue
Yeah,
Pay.
we're gonna start.
All
Oh,
his
you're gonna
Virtue Pay
start the
is gonna
doctor's
start to get
virtual
docked.
pay.
Yeah, it's Virtue Pay, B. Because we all getting paid virtually right now. We getting this virtual money. But he's gonna stop getting it. And now instead of me sending him an eighth, I'm gonna send him a 0.8. And I'm gonna mail it.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna mail that nigga less than a gram of weed, y'all.
Hey, yo.
Since he wants to play with us.
He got him wilding right now. He
Get
wilding.
that nigga 8 of weed and 3 E pills. That nigga gonna be
Hey,
in the
yo,
house.
they gonna be on our body, yo. Cut it out.
He gonna be in the house, man. Any nigga ever took an E, you know you gonna smoke like 50 blunts.
Hey, yo.
This nigga gonna be terrorized. He gonna be in that joint moving like Dragonfly Jones, B.
Nigga Lane is wilding.
You hear me, Popo? Until he pop up, I'm gonna talk about him. You know, a nigga, but he probably doing a video at the same time. You know, niggas multitask.
But what's up on your end, though, Lane?
I can't complain. I came to the theory of support because I was looking at a couple of things that day, and it was like, even with the Kaepernick story, like when we had that discussion, like it all boils down to your support system sometimes. And even like everybody has a moment in life where you get that spark. You feel me? I think it's called it's your pre-fame. That's what I would say. You get your pre-fame. Whatever you doing, everybody at one moment in life, they're all tuned in and it's all, you know, moving at that pace and it's all making sense. Everything making sense. Everything falling in line. And if it doesn't pop at that point, it's a forever chase. It's like, I guess it's like crack. I never smoked crack, but I know they say you chasing that first high. So that's what I would say. Like, you going after anything or having a dream is like a nigga crack. You kind of chasing that first high because you know what it is to be there and how to get there. But it's like at some point, the support dies down. And it don't matter who you are. It can be, I think it's just we don't like to see someone on the top too long. Once you get on the top, or we dig too much into your personal life or whatever the case may be, where it doesn't seem to be like a retirement for this shit. Like in work field, you retire when you do a certain amount, when you put in a certain amount of years and you picked up a certain amount of, you know, a certain amount of money for the company, you get a certain kind of attention, a certain kind of, you know, respect. And I feel that's not deemed. We run around like chickens with our heads cut off. We like the slaves of the game. The dreamers still at this point. Because support is like a non-factor. Like you don't see real support beyond that first steam. You know, you first get it and everybody with you and they all a part of it. You got 39 motherfucking friends at your show. You blow up, you go platinum, then you come back down and you got to do a show to react. You got 5 motherfuckers at your show. Like, when I'm 30, like, what I did to them niggas? Oh, they not feeling the new shit? What's going like, it's just like, where does it go? Ain't no love in the heart of the city, B.
That's a fact.
Hov said it best, bro. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Like how we have no heart. No love in the heart. The Mecca. Ain't no love, bro. It's gonna be I get high therapy. I get high. It seem like my nigga high. He stuck. He looking at his finger in the phone. This other nigga, he doing a video. I'm telling you, B, this is gonna be I'm about to roll up. We gonna call.
Checking.
Hope he answer. And somebody else up. Hope they like, yo, what's good? What's going on, man? Fuck it, bro.
Checking.
So, buddy,
you hear me?
Of course I do.
I got some current events right quick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first one is Blinken says U.S. assesses Russian forces committed war crimes in Ukraine. What are your thoughts about that title?
Blinken says.
Yeah,
Who Blinken?
I don't know who Blinken is.
So
All right,
how
so
I'm gonna
check it.
listen to what the fuck he said? Blinken ain't got no credibility.
All
Blinken could
right,
be nigga sound like a
all right,
fake Lincoln. Blinken.
all right, all right. So check it. Um,
Blinky blink?
I hope I pronounce her
Baseball
name.
rubber?
I believe it's the this correct pronunciation of her name, Katanji Kataji Brown Jackson. She's on the third day of her Supreme Court nominee questions,
What you mean she's on the
and
third day?
she's on the third day of they go through a certain number of days of questioning before the
Questioning.
nominee goes through.
Oh, so
Basically,
basically she's basically just in arbitration. If her ass
okay.
fail them questions, her ass is what? Canned? She don't make
Well,
it?
that's a good question. I
She's in
don't
an interview? Is this an
I don't.
interview or is it a I don't understand. Like, is it an interview or is it questions meaning like you did
Well,
something wrong?
that's something we can come back to and go into more depth because it's still ongoing. So the next one is Madeleine Albright, the first woman to serve as U.S. Secretary of State. She passed away. She was 84 years old, and let me see, nothing even major. Well, this is pertinent though because California 400.
She
What is it
white?
for? Madeleine Albright? Yes,
All right,
yes,
that's
she
why
was
you.
white.
I wonder how
Um,
she made the news or the current event, but I see.
she was the first woman to serve as U.S. Secretary of State.
Okay, I was supposed to jump out the motherfucking wall when I heard that.
No, not that you were supposed to do
That's
anything
an
when you
appointed.
heard
That's,
that.
that's an appointed position that they given to one of their cousins. Who was a
Well,
pop? Oh, a
all
pops was
right.
the
So,
president. Give a fuck. No, I understand. I hear you though.
all right. So, more or less,
There's some more current events out there because I text you some shit that was a current event. I believe.
yeah, it's definitely some more out there. I got
Well, I can tell you how I feel about those joints right now, real fast. I can sum it up. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Next.
all right. U.S. Capitol riot suspect Evan Newman
Fuck
granted
it.
asylum in Belarus.
Fuck it.
I don't even know. I don't even know where Belarus is.
I heard US. Them niggas ain't for us. They say Harlem, my people. Nah, I'm just playing. But they say my block, I ain't down for it. What Cuzzo said, I should care, but I ain't down for it if it ain't my block. Nah, I'm just playing. I
You know,
just
there were a
like
group of tornadoes that went through New Orleans.
word. So
Yeah,
as soon as New Orleans get their shit together, here they go with tornadoes again.
yeah, and there's a tragic car crash in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. 16 girls were killed.
I wanted to say this, man. I'm from Harlem. You know, you always say you came to Harlem pretty much, I guess, in your late teens, right? So this is still like a story to you, right? Like I'm from
Well,
Harlem. Let me finish. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you
I'm
all right, go
from
ahead.
not trying to say it like you're not from Harlem. I'm just gonna say it like this. I'm from Harlem. So all of the stories that's there, like those are kind of like our novels, right? So I'm thinking, like, because from each time in a generation, we were always coming up through oppression, but it's just the way we made it look as our people from the 70s going into the 80s, into the 90s. Like, and it was a self love system that came with the drug dealers, the pimps, the the guys that everybody deemed the evil ones in the hood, the same ones that was, I believe, deemed the evil ones, had no compassion, killers, all these guys, right? They were the ones that kind of brought the excitement and the joy and the love. Even I know how funny that shit may sound to the communities, and that's what made like Harlem. Like so many times we go into stories and we be like, so many people died, and this was that and this was that, and but we never tell you about nobody never tell y'all about the good moments, because at this point they don't want to really they don't want to shine light on good moments, because then it might entertain the minds of those that still lost to want to jump into that. So they don't really tell you the good stories, but the things that used to be done, like the neighborhood unity, like even with gangs, like gangs are just like a neighborhood of guys, 30 guys that y'all told ain't gonna be shit and ain't gonna do nothing, and them niggas got together and said, you know what, we gonna figure something out, and fuck them niggas. Now when y'all realize y'all need them niggas protection, when y'all realize these niggas the ones that's keeping the hood safe, yeah, they bugging out and they going through other means to try to survive when they getting too lost into the system. But what the initial like embrace come from, I think we get lost. And sometimes with that not around and that dying down, that's where we get all this fake shit from. It goes back to when we were saying how we wouldn't erase the shit that we went through, even though it wasn't right, because it happened to like sharpen us up for life. You don't got to sit there and mute, banger. You can. I'm. This was like something that I came to, but I wanted to hear how y'all brothers felt about it also.
Yeah, so more or less what I was saying earlier was that so I grew up coming to Harlem, right? I grew up in the suburbs, Westchester County, but I grew up coming to Harlem on Sundays, going to church right down the hill on 45th at Union Baptist. And I had finally moved out to Harlem in the early millennium. Might as well not even like late 90s, 97, no, 98, 98, 99, more or less, like around that time. And had been in Harlem, had been there ever since or what have you. So yeah, I'm not from Harlem.
It wasn't
Um,
a thing to question. It was
but
just, but in the timeline
nah,
that you wasn't around is when most of this stuff was, you feel me, going on. By the time
yeah,
you came,
right.
we
That's what
not.
I was getting to.
That's what I was
Yeah,
about.
that's what.
That's all I was saying. I
Yeah,
wasn't trying to take
that's what.
away from Harlem. No, not at all.
Nah, not at all. I'm a traveling man, Land. That's what I was getting to. But what I'm saying to you is that I did come at the end of that, and I remember Great telling me the stories. You understand? I
Mhm.
didn't like. I was young in the suburbs watching Video Music Box and saw
Mhm.
A's video. You understand? Back then, like, and
Mhm.
didn't that like that's ill to me now. Like, and that you understand. And then when I pulled up to Harlem, and I'm building with Great. Great was my pass through Harlem.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Like he put me on to the history, uh, within the streets, and all of that on the hill, everything. Like
Mhm.
you feel me? So once once I was able to get that history and everything, then it like
If somebody
really
had to
made sense.
teach you, or you had to be shown what was supposed to be done, nigga, that's who you want. Eat Great. That nigga was Harlem.
Right. That's a fact. Because everywhere we went, everywhere I went with him, like we had said before, you know what I'm saying? One block or another, he knows somebody, let alone 3/4 of the block
Every
or
avenue.
something. Like facts. Yeah.
He the
Yeah.
one
So
that
that was
made it rare.
awesome.
He made it rare
That
for
was
us
fire.
of one neighborhood in one area. Like that's why I say when Harlem now, sometimes when y'all be beefing with up the block or down the block, I be like, what? Ah, damn.
And it started in Rich Kid's barbershop. That's when he was working in Rich Kid's barbershop on the hill. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I don't
I went up
understand.
there in 98.
Rich Kids,
That was before they gentrified Harlem and everything.
What's funny, you say Rich Kids Barbershop. That's St. Nick Pop's barbershop. That was his barbershop.
That's fire.
So that's what's
What?
funny about you said.
That was my spot. That was my, I came out the Bowery. I just got there in 98. I was working down on 5th Avenue in the Coca-Cola building, training to be a stockbroker.
Mm-hmm.
Went up in Rich Kids. Great. He was telling me about Pac. I read the play, all of that, son. Like he had to pick. Oh man, it was epic, son.
Pac came
Word, son.
Pac came to the block when Pac was shooting
I know.
not
He
only
told
Pac
me about Pac
came to
shooting
the
the
block,
movie, all of that.
Dwayne Martin was on it. They was shooting it right on 147th. I said, what's
Yeah.
funny is I told you I used to watch this joint called Up All Night. It used to be on BET. It was him. It was Patti LaBelle and Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox played Patti LaBelle's daughter. And that's when I first seen this nigga in that show. And his name was Vidal. His name was Vidal on the show, right? So when I seen him and we seen the nigga and Phil go, yo, man, ain't that nigga? I know that nigga, ain't that nigga? I was like, yo, call him Vidal. Go Vidal. So he go, Vidal. The nigga Dwayne Martin turned around and looked like, yo, what up? That's the first time I was like, yo, I'm laughing. That nigga feel like, why you laughing? I said, yo, that nigga name ain't Vidal, man. That was the character name on the show. I was just telling you to call him. Just call that nigga Vidal, B. Watch what he say. The nigga know who he is, B. That nigga Vidal too, B. Yo, Vidal. And what's funny is, it's the scene right before when the nigga when he coming up, when it first come on the pump, when they showing the camera panning out from outside, they're going upstairs because the nigga just came out the trailer with the biker shorts and all that. They're going do the fake workout scene and all that in his house on 47. So that's the whole shit when it first come on. That's right before that shit. We had a couple niggas come through the block, man. The block was famous for niggas coming through and shooting a movie.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. Just the history and everything is epic, bro.
Nigga Tim
Being on
Robbins
the hill.
Block. He came through the block after they shot the shit, him and Martin Lawrence. And I walked up to that nigga. I was like, yo, my agent ain't call you because I just missed my script. And I started just shooting the shit with him. He was like, nah, I don't know why he didn't. I'm like, no agent. Then we start talking about Care Nothing to Lose. I mean, the joint with him and Martin, Care Nothing to Lose or whatever. And then he was telling us about how they shot the scene, how they had to use his real wife when they act like it was the sister, but it was the real wife shooting the scene because they wanted to fool you so you can think that was, it was her so bad that they actually used her in a movie. He was telling us some other shit too.
A word?
Yeah. Our block is a pit stop for niggas coming through to get ready to shoot a movie, man. They ain't want to see shoot a movie. Fire. They want to see A.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. I met Bones on 145th Street in St. Nick, bro. 146th Street in St. Nick, bro.
I just heard.
I met in the hood. Regular shit. Regular nigga. What up? What up? Chilling.
Yeah, I heard when he was out there, but I didn't get a chance to see him. I remember I saw Kareem. Kareem came out the building one time.
Mm-hmm. Kareem who?
Abdul-Jabbar.
That nigga was getting high. You just blew him up.
Oh yeah.
That nigga wasn't coming
Nah, I
to
didn't. He came out of my building, man.
that don't mean that nigga who don't say niggas in your building guy.
That didn't mean he was getting high, nigga. He wildin'.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm
Well,
trying to put you on the
I
game. You wanna
I
know
was
what
just adding. I was just adding. You know what I mean? I was just. You know what I mean? You went to another level
I
with it, but
told you the truth, B. The same way
I'm
your
saying,
man LT was riding through 2-7 looking for crack. I told you the truth. What you want me to lie?
yo, listen, man. I mean, if you know, you know, man. I don't know, man. So you know,
I'm
it is
just
what
telling
it
you what
is.
happened, man. Telling you the facts, man. Telling you the facts. This is where it happens, bro. If you don't know, now you know. Yo, Pop, what's up, man?
Pop over there doing this. He's still caught up doing this thing.
I want to know what he doing. I would like to know. Cause he said, nah, Bam, I gotta do it, 6 or 7 to be perfect. It's 7 to be perfect.
Yeah.
What's so perfect about 7?
Other
7
than
didn't
that,
seem perfect.
yeah. Other than that, it's like a regular scheduled programming.
Sometimes D Banger, he ain't going I gotta get Banger mad for him to go back and forth with me. I say too much, Banger gonna hit the mute. Come back. So like I was saying, man, you gonna give me my chance. No, I don't wanna do it like that. I don't wanna do it. That's normal. That's fair. We're debating. I
Yeah, it's
like
all
to
good.
argue.
Let's get into the proverb.
Oh man, we doing bad, yo. We 27 minutes in. If we don't start with the proverb usually don't come in until an hour and some change. We had the proverb 27 minutes in. Come on, Solomon, give a nigga some game, bro.
Let's see. Let's
Nigga
see
some
what the
game.
word says today.
I know what the word
This
says.
is chapter 23. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Do
Hold
not
up, bro. Hold
overwork
up,
to be.
hold up. Right away. Hold up, right away. Nigga said, do not sit with a king if you're offered food, and you know you dead if you hungry, bro. If you in a position and you know,
All right, let me take it from the top, man.
all
When
right,
you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you,
mm-hmm,
and put a knife to your throat if
mm-hmm,
you are a man given to appetite.
mm-hmm.
Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food.
Can I stop it again to still fit my point? Exactly what I was saying. Go ahead, go, Becky, go. That's exactly what I was saying. But I just wanted to hear it again since you had to say my terminology, I guess, was off. Let me say it again,
Nah,
man.
not at all. Not at all.
Bro,
I
and if you hungry, like, don't put yourself in a position that you know you need somebody trying to play yourself going, you going to outlast this like saying, babe, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. If you come there and you know you hungry, bro, and you know once you eat, you dead, you giving up your life. Don't even sit down. Don't put yourself there. Go ahead, Bang. I'm sorry.
nah, you good. Don't be sorry. We building. So do not overwork to be rich because of your own understanding. Cease. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle toward heaven. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. The morsel you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. Do not remove the ancient landmark, nor enter the fields of the fatherless. For their Redeemer is mighty, he will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold correction from a child, for if you beat him with a rod, he will not die. You shall beat him with a rod and deliver his soul from hell. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will rejoice. Indeed, I myself. Yes, my inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak right things. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but be zealous for the fear of the Lord all the day. For surely there is a hereafter, and your hope will not be cut off. Hear, my son, and be wise, and guide your heart in the way. Do not mix with wine bibbers or with gluttonous eaters of meat. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe a man with rags. Listen to your father who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he who begets a wise child will delight in him. Let your father and your mother be glad, and let her who bore you rejoice. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes observe my ways. For a harlot is a deep pit, and a seductress is a narrow well. She also lies in wait as for a victim, and increases the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has contentions? Who has complaints? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who linger long at the wine, those who go in search of mixed wine. Do not look on the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it swirls around smoothly. At the last it bites like a serpent and stings like a viper. Your eyes will see strange things, and your heart will utter perverse things. Yes, you will be like one who lies down in the midst of the sea, or like one who lies at the top of the mast, saying, They have struck me, but I was not hurt. They have beaten me, but I did not feel it. When shall I awake, that I may seek another drink? This is a reading unto the Lord. Thanks be to the word of God. Amen.
Amen.
So what did you get from that, Lane?
I got that. In reality, like it says something about don't chase riches. Is in that whole texture I got caught up into. It was basically saying like how I was taking it as far as what I was just expressing about the like a work shift or a work day or how you may operate or how you may move. Then knowing like what are you asking to take in all this for? Because like the more you take in, it's going to make you sluggish and it's going to make you, sick to the point when you throw one up, now you throwing up all the preservatives inside that you may not technically throw up. You get where I'm going. Like not saying physically throwing up, but then saying now when you throw up, what do you waste? All your good words and all your like
I got it right here. You want me to you want to
you
hear it
can say it
again?
back. You can say it back.
Yeah, I found what you was talking about because that's what I do not verse 4. Do not overwork to be rich because of your own understanding. Cease. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certain for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle toward heaven. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. The morsel you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
you
somebody
hit
saying,
that right on the
like
nail.
somebody
Yeah.
telling you, like, come on, like you just really in reality you being greedy, and then when you being greedy, it's going something you're gonna lose something more than what you gain from you not even paying attention because you thinking more means what? Like there is no such thing as a more. As long as you are satisfied and you can move and you can be mobile and you are healthy enough to, you know, be happy. Don't
Yeah.
worry about the riches and this, that. All that shit flies away, bro. That shit goes. And that shit is not going with you. So it's not like, don't put no limit on nothing. I would gather, like, don't put expectations on anything. Like, don't expect for you to be happy, this has to be this way. For me to be successful, this has to go this way. I wouldn't put any expectations, and just know that, like, it's not all about money. That's not what you're really thriving for. You thriving for that is gonna really break your fucking whole system down, and you're gonna miss the point of what you really missing, and what you was really supposed to be chasing. That's what I got out of that right there.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's crazy. Because when I hear it, I listen to the words that I'm listening to it like you talking to me, like you trying to confuse me. So you feel me? I'm trying to decipher what's being said as it's being said. The thou and that thou and that's just like, to me, to get you there. Now what's the point after that? Oh, okay. A prudent man, a prudent man. Now when you say, once you say a prudent man, now I'm gonna go, all right, I understand who he's talking to in this whole point. He's making this. All right. These are the pinpoints that he keep pointing out throughout this whole testimony. Do not become a prudent. Like, this is what you're supposed to be. A prudent man. And when you feel like you're too wise, and there's no I know. Be available to pick up knowledge as you go. Pick it up and learn and put it into existence as you're moving. That's you be the example.
Stay away from them fools.
But
Or
this is what I get out of that. Is not stay away from them fools. That's what you say because you hear that so much. Is don't become a fool.
facts.
Because if you pay attention to anything foolish, you can become a fool. So I'm going to say fool a million times, so you did not want to ever become a fool. So that shit lingers in your brain when you do something like, hold up, is that foolish? Am I an asshole am I fool? That's what I get out of it. Like, it's not even don't talk to fools, nigga. Don't become a fool. It's no such thing as a fool, but don't become one. Because even who you think is a fool might have said something that was healthy for you along your journey. Just don't think that because that fool said it, he knew what the fuck he was doing, and you become a liability with that fool.
Yeah.
What you took out of it?
Well, basically, as far as like as far as like the riches, when it was talking about like for riches certainly make themselves wings, they fly away like an eagle toward heaven.
Mm-hmm.
What came to my mind was money comes and goes. You know, that phrase right there.
Mm-hmm.
But basically just saying that, you know,
I took it as it
don't
goes nowhere.
don't
Like you sending
it
it
go,
nowhere. You sending it somewhere you never gonna know where it's going, bro. It go to heaven. Have you ever been to heaven?
yeah,
Where is it at?
nah,
Bro, where is it at? It's
yeah,
going to anything of a waste. So not even thinking about it as in like you getting this money and you breaking your back to get it to waste it. Cause all this shit down here, you can't buy nothing in heaven. Shit ain't getting you no
yeah,
wings. I'm sorry.
yeah, yes, and basically, you know, just not focusing on the material things. If you focus on the material things, then that's when, you know, cause of your own because of your own understanding cease. So, you know, that's when that's that's when you'll lose vital things, you know, the most important things, like what you said. And And
Next
more
year,
or
bro,
less,
I'm going to get me a straight sheet, bro. Straight sheet. I'm taking it back, bro. And I'm gonna do it in the winter so they know that I'm for real. Be straight sheet over the body, just covering the piece and all that. Be thighs and all that out. Be with a pair of Uggs, sheep and Uggs, man. I'm taking it
hey yo,
I'm taking it back to our land, bro. We all start wearing sheep and Uggs. Everything go out of business besides sheep and Uggs, B. Niggas gotta work with what we want to work with, man. And after we decide
hey
sheep and Uggs ain't it, then it's the next thing, B. But I'm telling you, sheep and Uggs. Gonna have all type of sheep, B. We going back to our motherland, B. That shit might do something to our body. Imagine if our legs and our all our body, besides what's covered, that little part that's covered by that warrior shit. That you know how you supposed to be a warrior shit. That kilt, because we all are gonna have on some type of skirts, bro. So it's gonna be a kilt with our thighs and all that out. How we don't know how everything, how healthy our body grows. We covering our body
yeah,
through a whole winter, bro. This might be the time when our body needed to be exposed to the air. But they told us we would freeze and get a cold.
I ain't wearing no skirt, B.
Yes, you are. You gotta be down with the cause or we gonna fall. See, that's how they get us. They knew it. They called them skirts. That's how they got us.
Yeah,
They said, yo, these are skirts, me. Nigga said, nah, God.
yeah, I ain't wearing no skirt, B.
All right. Go back to Africa with me. I bet you your ass put on a skirt. You got on a kilt, nigga. You ain't got no pants for the rest of your life. You're gonna be two
A
stops
kilt
from
is
the sun. A kilt, nigga, like Roddy Piper. A skirt, them
nah,
guys skirt
man.
shits, like Irish skirts. They go walking down with a kilt.
They don't dress like that in Africa, B.
We gonna be the fuck. We never been there. We ain't used to that heat. We ain't used to it. They gonna be naked. Keep on playing. Shit, two stops from the sun. Ain't gonna be nothing to do but get naked. Then we gonna
Hey yo, that nigga,
take it all that sun. We fuck around and fly. Y'all niggas keep following these rules, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do
hey yo,
something.
that nigga Lane said it's 2 stops away from the sun. Yo, that's
Africa two stops.
bananas.
Africa two stops away from the sun. If they had train stop, if they had train system out there, God, and you took the train 2 stops after Africa, that shit gonna be the sun. You go to the equator, the sun. That's how
That's
it's gonna go.
bananas. That's bananas.
It
That'd be
sounds funny because
bananas,
it's the
yo.
equator in the middle, I know, but all right, we gonna fix it. That's the funniest shit, like how the equator's in the middle. All right, though. So both sides are cold at the end.
Yo, bro, there's parts of the ocean that they haven't even been to, discovered or
I
seen.
know.
Like how deep, yo, bro, how deep, not like, yo, bro,
How deep I
like,
think the ocean go? I'm gonna tell you right now. I think it's a whole nother fucking world down there. Whenever Noah and all that shit talking about it flooding and all that, I believe that because it probably was cities built, just built different because we never, and these are just the ones that dried out, these islands that came up first. Other ones is just rubble. Whatever came, took shit out, all that shit under the water. That's why them niggas ain't discover it yet. How you gonna discover another fucking world? Imagine them niggas at the bottom of Earth. We
how
see
deep
how
can
high
you
this
go?
shit go, how low it go, huh?
How I wonder how deep they've gone with the scuba gear, not and everything that they have.
Bro, they still can't go but so low because of the pressure.
Or not even the
The
scuba
pressure's
gear.
still only
Like,
a
nah, we talk about
not even a
submarines.
fucking
Like
submarine can go but so low because of the pressure.
because of that water pressure, right?
Them niggas built everything in the world to fly out of this motherfucker, but they ain't built shit yet to touch the bottom of this motherfucker.
Oh, you know what I was talking to Buttercup about? About the animals, right? The whales, the dolphins, and all them, right? Do they have sections of the ocean like how the animals have sections of the jungle?
We don't know how this
Do
shit
they
works.
have that in the ocean?
We don't know how this shit works. For all we know, once you get out in the ocean, nigga, that's where they live, or they live in. We don't know how it works. We just
So
assume.
like, so like the whales and stuff, right? So you think, do, so you think like the whales, the dolphins, and the sharks, like, do they just fight when
You
like when
going
they
through the matrix?
hungry, or do they like
Do I
swim
think?
past
Do I
each
think?
other?
Huh? You was going through the
Now
matrix.
I'm
Do I
talking
think
about
Wells what?
I'm talking about like certain certain animals within the ocean, right? Like even though I guess like the predators and preys of the ocean, I would say.
I don't think you got you. Everything in the ocean has to be a fucking predator. The praise is the little shit that
Everything.
we may know. Goldfish, a catfish, everything that swim close to fucking land is what we know. Those are the prey. The predators we haven't seen yet. That's why we ain't discovered half this motherfucker. If we discovering shit like whales and shit, bro, what's down there?
Oh, so what you're saying is that there's animals
Oh,
within the
you think?
ocean we haven't
Hold
even
up, hold up,
seen or
hold up, hold up,
discovered.
hold up, hold up. But what I'm saying is, you think if we didn't discover half, or if you think if we didn't discover half or quarters of land mass, if we didn't discover quarters of the sea, if we didn't discover the sky, you gonna ask me, is it possible that we didn't discover another fucking type of animal? Yes, indeed. You see that type of shit that be washing up. Them niggas see all that shit looking like squid. Them niggas don't know what to call it. Them niggas just say it's a whale or whatever. Them niggas don't know what the fuck floated up. You only know what the fuck you niggas done found, killed, and named.
What
Anything
you
other than
talking
that,
about? Like when the whale, you
as
talk about
far as
the beach
animals,
whales?
what if I'm being stupid, but what if whales done been fucking sharks for years, and they got some other prey down there, some whale shark killer man? You don't know what the fuck going on down there, bro. Is what I'm saying. Point blank. Period. We know what we seen. If we didn't discover a certain amount of land, sea, and space, then that gives us room to say there's a lot. That's how we think about aliens. So you think if it's just aliens, you don't think it's other type of animals too? You think these shits is just illusions that come out of nigga mind?
What? What? Like
All these
the stuff that
ugly
we haven't
fucking
seen? You
type of
talking about?
creatures and all these type of shit that you see. All this shit that a nigga show you in a movie, this funky ass type of alien creature, that's probably some shit in the sea. These niggas found 30 years ago, B. Look at this alien shit. And made this shit a movie. Listen. Shit could have been the first squid or something these niggas found in the ocean when right after Moses walked. Talk about shit we don't know. Like, so it's a whole lot of shit out there. It's a heap of shit out there. It's another me. It's another you somewhere. Nigga got no knowledge. It's another one of him. A whole nother one. Fuck, it's other planets. It ain't a whole nother. What, they just got different faces. But nah, man, this shit like creative play, man. God got 99 faces, bro. He just changed his shades of the creative player joint. Send that nigga down. Send that nigga down. Send that nigga down. Remix. Send that nigga down.
Yo, Lane, you out of control, yo.
No, I'm saying, I can say like, yo, listen, man. There is no answers. The answers and the true answers are they don't know. Nigga, and when
There
they
are
do
answers.
and when they do know
Just
the
man
answer,
don't have all the answers.
meaning we ain't got the answers. How we got any answers if we ain't got them all? That's the first thing to the rule. You supposed to have all the answers before we can figure out this shit.
But
Now,
that's like saying you can't pass the test without all the answers. You can still pass the
no,
test.
that's not. No, you're trying to confuse it. With the tests, you know all the answers. All the tests have is they all have answers. You know them all. You just have to answer them right now. Now, this is what I'm saying. You saying we don't know all the answers. So that means how the fuck are we putting out a test? Some nigga laughing somewhere. That's not right. That's not right. We don't know all the answers. They go in this world and started. They go, uh, 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 you don't know. Stop lying. Another nigga wrote a book who wrote a book who wrote a book who wrote a book. All this shit is a nigga imagination, God. You don't know. Nigga who wrote a book was a sucker. He ain't gonna tell you that shit. Out here. Nigga who published that book was a sucker. You know,
He said he was a sucker, man.
he was a sucker. Nigga lied, God. Get him out of here. Push that nigga off the edge, man. They don't know.
Oh man.
If they have all the answers, the questions that they do have the answers to, they lie. We're manipulated. We'll change shit around. Why? It could be many reasons. It can be for our protection. Because everybody probably not thinking like us. How are you saying nah? So if you know it was an alien, this nigga just happened to be running around taking breaks. How are you gonna react tomorrow? You gonna come outside like we going outside now? Like, nah, this shit don't exist. Or is shit gonna get up in your brain? So do not nah me, God.
So nah.
Nigga,
If I find out there's an alien outside tomorrow, he going around taking what you said, taking people's brains.
nigga taking brains, B. This nigga been doing this shit for decades. They just ain't telling you. They lied. They made a vampire movie and scared you. It's really a nigga out here doing some shit.
Yeah, that's bananas.
I'm just saying, what they gonna do? They gonna tell you this shit? No, they ain't gonna tell you it. We gonna lie. That's what we gotta do. It's for your protection. If we told everybody everything that was going on, this shit would be chaos, bro. They can't control it now. Imagine with truth. All right, I'm your president. Fuck it. Today I'm gonna let America know what the fuck is going on. Everybody gathering. We don't give a fuck about the kids. We've been teaching them on a 4th grade level for years. Fuck it. It needs to be known. We letting you know. Aliens been controlling this shit for 30, 40 years. Fuck it. We've been feeding you they food. We trying to kill your fucking babies, but for some reason it's not working. So they're about to get this shit up. Hold up. One of these niggas about to zap me now.
I'm out.
All that shit we've been telling you is a lie. I am a motherfucking. Can I say it like it really is? Can I say it like it? I am a token. They use me to look good. Behind, they make all the rules and they tell you how this shit is going down. And if I don't play by the rules, I am going to be killed. My nice little wife is going to be killed. My nice children are going to be killed. They probably going to do it in front of you and make you think that it is a fucking accident and make it a spectacle, because that's how shit in this world is done. Isn't it done like that, D-Banger? Don't try to chime out now. No, don't do it.
Yeah, it's bananas, man. Like, you know, they definitely are. They definitely are lying about some stuff, man.
Or lying about some stuff. They're lying about the direction. Now, if I go outside and I get killed, don't worry, y'all. Nobody will be mad.
Hey, you know what?
No, I was being stupid. I started to look at something as we was, so I got caught up. My fault. Oh man, it's gonna be a rough week. I got I got my fantasy team in the playoffs, and now right before playoffs, like I said, all these niggas start breaking down, so I don't even look good. Looking
Oh, for
scary this
real?
week. It's looking scary.
How many games do y'all play with that?
Well, it depends on how many players play that night. Like I could tell you now, LeBron out the night. That's a blow because I need you because Steph. I just lost Steph. Steph out. So I had Steph. I had LeBron. Steph out already. LeBron out. Then Gary Trent. He ain't play last night. So that hurt me.
What, they injured?
Yeah, niggas be injured now. If they'd be protocol type shit. If it's then the other, oh man, my other league, I got my other league that really just I'm really getting killed. This shit is really embarrassing right now. My main man, D Murray from San Antonio. Now they have 2 games this week. Out of every fucking week, they got 2 games. Okay, that's already gonna kill me. That's the main gun of one of the killers that came in it. Now, besides that, I just look and see 2 more of my niggas is out. So Chris Paul gone, A. Davis gone, Lorenzo Ball gone, uh, Joseph Nurkic gone, all injured. Then I got
That's
my nigga.
bananas.
Then I got my nigga Green. I picked him up. He out the night. Bogan's out the night. Like I'm just getting killed this week.
That sounds
I
like
can't.
most of your whole team.
I can't. Yeah, that is most of my whole team. I can't wait for losing this week, man. But I'm about to go pick up my son. We gonna end this joint in a minute. So, how you feeling, Banger? You got any last words, man?
Everything is good on my end, Land.
We gonna
Just
holler at
happy to be
Papo.
here, man.
We gonna holler at Papo later. He got another night strike. He getting docked.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We gonna catch him on the rebound.
Yeah. All right, bro. I'll at you
I like
tomorrow.
that setup over there. That
Yeah.
setup over there is.
I just thought I'd change it for the night. I'm gonna change it before I leave to let them know how I really, players always gonna be real on my side. Just had that for the
Yeah, no
night.
doubt.
I was just being stupid for the night. Hold on, let me see something. And then in reality, I couldn't get to my joint because for some reason it just don't want to. All right, here we go. It didn't want to allow me to get to those. Get gangster. Then you got to be your own therapist be my own therapist.
Yeah, no doubt.
I ended right. We appreciate y'all for the check in. For those that did check in, for those who watch later and listen on another note, we apologize, for being a little off tonight. It was our second episode this week. We pulled one Monday. Maybe we. So I tell Bang, I don't know if we ready for 3-4 days yet. I don't know. We still got to get it tight. Know what? Papo, he's still busy, so we'll catch the brother later. I'll holler at you, Banger. It's been a good one, y'all. Let's be your own
All right,
therapist.
Land.
One.
People of your world. Peace.
We appreciate you.